It was like yesterday that Sandra informed me that it's time to go to the hospital. Our baby, who was due on January 1st, arrived on the due date. A couple hours after arriving in hospital, I was holding a beautiful baby girl in my arms. Oh my God, you look gorgeous. The joy of celebrating the new year and having a newborn is beyond explanation.
We were in college. We actually lived across from each other. This was our sophomore year in college, and I saw like this, pretty brunette girl moving in, and I had no idea who she was. I didn't know her name, and it ended up being Tab. I never thought there was anyone out there for me. So just for her to be that person is just incredible, and I'm so thankful that I get the opportunity to take on this journey with her.
Many of us have been picturing this day for a long time. Your families have, your friends have, and I know Tabitha, as a little girl growing up, you pictured this day a lot. You dreamed of it. You talked to your friends about it. And as your little girl, you're wondering who's going to be standing next to me, who's going to be standing around me, who are going to be the people in the crowd that are here today. And now you're here. This day you've always dreamed of, the day you've always pictured. And as much of you spent time dreaming and picturing this day in your mind, I want you to know that God has too. God has a picture for your life and for your marriage. Most people can do 90% of relationships, but it's that last 10% that makes all the difference in a relationship. And a marriage that stands the test is one where the words of Christ are actually lived out. Fiercely fighting for that last 10% means I'm going to sacrifice for Tabitha one more time. I'm going to swallow my pride for Ethan one more time. I'm going to give the first fruit of my energy to Tab, and I will seek to give my life for her the way that Jesus gave his life for the church. And Ethan and Tabitha, if you do these things, if you consecrate yourself fully to God, you sanctify your marriage apart from every other relationship, and you fiercely fight for that last 10%, you'll have the marriage that you've always dreamed of, for it'll be a marriage picture created by the hand of God himself.
Tab shows love every day separately from Ethan. And Ethan came into our lives and showed love separately. And so I know that I'm not the only one in this room that has felt loved like that by them. Each one of them is so good at that. And I think when they come together and they get to love on people together, it'll just be really, really special.